I'm Sandy and this is Marnie. We live in Wisconsin and I've had Marnie for about 1 month.
Hi, my name is Helen Gordon and I live in Durham, North Carolina, and I have 2 TomKings pups.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Phil George and this is Theo.
Hi, I'm Kimmy. There's Herky. Our Hercules, he is funny. So, we are in Southern California.
Hey there. My name is Victoria and I'm from Long Island, New York. And this hunk is Mickey Jags. I got him on December 24th of this past year. He is a TomKings baby.
Hi, my name is Debbie Nicola. I live in Yaphank, New York with my fiance Scott. These are our 2 beautiful babies. This is Zoe over here and this is Bella over here.
When I first started researching French Bulldogs when I was considering buying one, it just seemed like all the resources I went to referenced TomKins Kennels. That led me to their website, and once I was on there I realized that they really do know what they're doing. They have the amount of resources to help educate you and get you prepared for a dog and also give you the skills you need after you get that dog home.
I chose TomKings because I had an encounter with a woman who had also gotten a dog from the kennel, and she had a wonderful experience and she had a beautiful dog.
Our neighbor's brother told us about TomKings and that they had recently just purchased a Frenchie for themselves in Los Angeles.
The way that I actually found TomKings was on Instagram. And I was obsessed with a dog that I saw, and I noticed they had an Instagram for the dog. So I reached out and they told me that yes, we got our dog overseas and you have to check out this breeder.
I like the way TomKings handled everything. I like the way they had the information on the dogs. I like the way they answered my phone calls. The communication, to me, most important, was amazing. They still answered my calls promptly, whether it was text or messenger. Look at him.
We decided to go with TomKings after doing a bunch of research online. Was a little hesitant at first, I'll definitely admit. I was a little afraid of sending money over to Hungary and wondering if we were going to get our dogs, but I can assure you that we got both of our dogs very safely, very soundly, very smooth transactions. We did use their broker, and she made everything a very smooth process.
The process was a bit scary at first. The idea of sending money to Hungary for a dog was a little terrifying. But the more I read, the more I realized that they were a real reputable company, and even people not related to them were referencing them for advice.
I had some negative experiences with local breeders. I was a little hesitant to go out of the country, but once I made contact with the kennel, and there was such incredible communication, sending me pictures, talking me through it, I was totally convinced.
Through the process, TomKings was amazing. They provided us with information on Theo, sent along photos to show how he was growing and playing and interacting with his siblings. We couldn't have been happier and asked if we could schedule a couple of Zoom calls, which they were gracious enough to do. And in August, we brought him home.
I went on social media and I reached out, asked a couple questions. They were super helpful, and I was kind of still on the fence. I didn't know who gets a dog overseas. What do we do here?
I know it's a little scary to go out of country for a dog, but the process is just flawless. If you just take their advice and do what they say, they've done this so many times, they've got this down pat.
Marnie came to me through Chicago. I did use the broker that TomKings recommended. After I picked her up, I thought maybe I didn't need the broker because it seemed too easy. And then I realized it was because of the broker that made it so simple. It was actually easier than picking up a piece of furniture.
The flyover and pickup was flawless. These dogs have been very healthy. My vet says they're 2 of the prettiest French Bulldogs she's ever seen.
We had nothing but an amazing experience getting him here. Shipping a dog overseas is clearly not an easy feat, but the team over at TomKings was amazing. They were super helpful. Any question I had, they were always responsive. I definitely felt like the family type atmosphere from them.
Obviously, since then, we've had questions. We've sent them to Tom King's. They've been quick with responses. They've let us know exactly what they believe to be the best course of action. They've been extremely helpful. The communication was fantastic from the beginning, right through the entire process, the initial process, all the way to shipment, to documentation, and all of the necessary paperwork that would be used at the vet, who, by the way, if I say so myself, says that Theo is one of the handsomest Frenchies he has ever seen.
If you're looking for a dog, especially a French Bulldog, I would consider TomKings. I would suggest you do as I did. Do your research. Follow them on the website. Try to reach out to people that have them in your area.
Would definitely recommend TomKings. They answer all our questions online if we have any questions. Very receptive. Can't say enough good things about them.
The other part of TomKings that I think is amazing is they have a Facebook page. Anyone that has one of their dogs is a member of that page. So not only do they have a lot of articles on how to raise your dog, how to address problems, they also connect you with all the other owners in this group so you can get other people's advice on how to manage the day-to-day of living with a French Bulldog.
They've got an amazing Instagram page. They have an amazing Facebook page. You can ask questions with other owners of, you can ask all kinds of other questions.
The Frenchie Facebook group, we get a lot of answers on there. We find a lot of pictures of all of their cousins and brothers.
They have meetups, too. We just went to one last week, and we had a blast. He was able to run around with 9 different family members, from distant cousins to whomever, having a blast.
We've actually met a bunch of Frenchie owners through TomKings. We are ambassadors for their Frenchie meetups on Long Island. We have one this Sunday.
TomKings has been instrumental in putting us in touch with Theo's brothers and sisters, and now we are all in touch. And we've also met some Frenchie families here in the Estero, Florida area, and we've gotten the dogs together and they have a blast.
The community of TomKings families is just awesome.
Would I do it all over again? Absolutely. It's probably the best experience I've had, and I've had a lot of dogs in my life. I would highly recommend TomKings.
The main thing has been the communication and the quality of the dog. These are smart, smart dogs, and I just can't say enough good things about the kennel.
To all of you, I can't say enough about the fact that if you're considering a Frenchie, the place to go would be TomKings. They're beautiful dogs. They're fantastic to work with, and just mean so much to us as a family and to us here at home as proud owners of a TomKings Frenchie.
If you're looking for a Frenchie, go with TomKings.
If you're interested in getting a dog, a healthy dog, one that you're going to love forever, reach out to TomKings.
I really can't say enough good things about them. Would highly recommend them.
And thank you, TomKings. It's a big family and we appreciate everything. Take care. Bye-bye.